Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And that's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass. Nyron is in the house as well. Y'all bringing it to you right here on this Free Your Mind Friday. Get your brass up. Thank y'all for rolling with us as we move into this third and final hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address, so you can hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. Holla at you people. Let us know what's happening. One more hour left.
We are on our way.
Indeed,
and in
y'all.
this final hour, we are expecting a guest, one that has been on the Front Porch before. And we're looking forward to having a conversation about what's going on this weekend. So make sure you stay tuned in because, of course, this is Free Your Mind Friday. If you got something on your mind, you want to get it off your chest, of course, you can give us a call at 504-582-9422. But also, want you to be tuned in so that you can hear the other things that'll be taking place here in the city in the next couple of weeks or so.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-mm.
Good morning, Pam.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm back.
What
Hey,
you got,
what you
dog?
got?
I want to tell you, you got me humping day and night, oh baby.
Right
I'm
now?
going to put that hump in your back.
Right now?
Who got you?
Right
humping,
What's
now?
going
baby?
on?
I just want to let you know. See, when you think about hunting and all that kind of stuff, you got to be safe and all that stuff. I'm not worried about that. Why are you doing that? Why are we doing this? No, I'm still stuck on this one. You got me humping all day and night, oh baby.
All
I'm
right.
going to put that hump in your back.
Mhm.
There you go, baby.
All right.
I
Well,
like it.
Thank you for sharing.
Shouts out.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
All right,
All right,
Pam.
Kim.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. Yep. And there's that. Jordan, you are a woman after my own heart. Did you see her comment?
What Jordan said.
You see it. There it go.
Oh, I remember telling my ex-husband, what do you want another woman for when you already disappointing me? What are you going to do when we both pissed?
Mhm.
Hey.
When we both unhappy, what is we doing here? What is the
Hey.
solution?
Again, bro, you got to know yours.
My God.
Y'all be picking. I go back to, you got to know yours, man. You got to know them. And sometimes you don't know them till you know them.
Yeah.
And then you got to know yourself as to what you want, what you will accept, what you won't accept, what's good for you and what's not. That's when the hard decisions come.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. She said, we both gonna be dissatisfied. And then what you gonna do? That's funny to me, Jordan. Woman after my own heart. That was a nice gut punch. Because I'm sure at first he just heard pissed. But when he actually digested what you said, oh, that was a clean cut. Love it. Nice weird words. Nice weird words. Oh my God. They're terrible in here. Y'all are
Yeah.
Y'all are terrible. Mark, you are so
that's
adventurous.
True.
I wouldn't have put none of that on there. But
True
hey.
on Pornhub.
Hey.
Hey, well, listen, it is safe.
Listen, it is safer
It
than
is safe.
yes,
No, it
it's
is safe.
safer than you venturing out. Because I'm telling
Oh,
you,
it is
it'll
certainly
cost you.
safe.
It'll cost you something.
Unless you got athlete's hand.
Not at least or Cheetos.
Well, that's just gonna cause a little itchy. But unless you got something that is on your life,
Oh
it
my
is safe.
God.
It is about as safe can get.
Yeah.
It is just about that. Why are the firemen walking around with hazmat uniforms?
Are you
on
serious
outside?
right
Yeah,
now?
we do it too.
Oh
Firemen just
no.
walk past that way. I saw them
Somebody
outside.
go see. Are we
Just
in
look
trouble
outside
here?
the window, see if they got hazmat.
Or are we stuck here?
Serious business.
No,
Look-
he's serious. He's not kidding.
Look
Go
to the
look
left.
outside.
Look out the window to the left. Do you see firemen out there walking
In
down the
hazmat
street
suits?
with that? Well, yes,
Yeah.
yes, to the left, just to
Oh
see.
my goodness
I
gracious.
saw him walking by. Dude's had the helmet on and his, big old collar. So I'm like, well, wait a minute.
I didn't see. No.
You don't see him? Okay.
Good.
All right.
Hopefully it's just regular Excuse me. I hope it's just regular people doing
Maybe the
construction around
construction
here.
guys around here had to
Mhm.
wear something
Possibly.
different.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely
Thank you
don't
for
want to be
looking, Jared.
stuck in here uh,
No,
because
not
there's
at all.
hazardous materials. Refresh
Not
that.
at all.
Hmm.
Don't want to be here, man. Not for that.
Oh. Well, I guess when things went down, they went down.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
come back.
that's
Yeah,
that.
we lost the comments.
Hmm.
So there you go. We can't see y'all on the facing books, but
Well, I guess
we
we'll
trying to
get
get it
there.
back
I
up.
don't
We
know.
get back.
I don't know. But at any rate, yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that's coming forward. Are you doing any of the crew parties and things?
I maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't have any. The folks, not, I'm not obligating myself. I may show up, but
Uh-huh.
I got some other stuff I'm doing. I'll catch y'all. Much love. It ain't personal.
No, not at
No,
all.
it is. It's personal for me.
Well, I mean,
It's
no, you
personal.
not coming is not
Right. It's not personal.
yeah, it's not a personal strike against
see
them.
you
You
when
just
I
got
see you.
you just got some other stuff going on. I mean, if the people who you live with and the people who depend on your dollars ain't complaining, that's pretty much the
There you
only
go.
people gotta be.
DiCaprio said that's why it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, you might keep a slug somewhere close to you too. I don't know. Like that piece of it is okay. Let's break this down. It's never really the piece of cheating that gets people crazy. It's the audacity after of of having a conversation about it. It's like, yeah, I did it. Now you don't want to talk about it. Yes, but now I'm aware of it, so now we gotta talk about it. If there's any hope of moving forward, and like I said before, most of my exes are friends, but yeah, no, I'm gonna let you get enough rope to tangle yourself up in there. And not that I dislike you now. I just don't want to be with you no more. So I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Well, that's always the best thing to do. That's what my philosophy is. Easiest way to hurt you is to leave.
Yeah. And
Far
I mean
as I'm concerned.
the goal is not to hurt you. I just don't want to participate no more.
But if I'm trying to hurt you, if I'm hurt, then it's only human. I'm gonna try to hurt back. That's just I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying
That's
it
a
is.
fact.
Just saying it is.
It's human.
But I also know that the easiest way and the best way for me to hurt you is to go.
Mm-hmm.
Is to go. I'm not putting my head. Oh no.
And Josh said something
no,
in particular. Some willingly, unwillingly be in polygamous relationships. And not if your man have 5 baby mamas. It's not really always on the guy side. And I didn't preface that on purpose because people cheat. Not just men, not just women. People cheat. So yeah, all I'm saying is what's good for one is good for the other.
Well, if that's how you see it, but that's what I always say. If you did it, do it because that's what you say you wanted to do. But don't do it and say, I did it because of X, Y, Z. You did it because that's what you wanted to do. And I'm not mad at you.
Yes, and.
Yes, that's what you wanted to do.
Yes, and.
And that's what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's, so we can work from there. We can work from there. But it's because of you. Oh, see, now we got a problem. I wasn't there. I didn't lift you up and put you up. How you be this mouth folk? I didn't say, You did what you did because everybody here grown. Nobody's here a robot. Nobody's here an android. Nobody's here. Everybody here grown. Take your charge. Good morning, Pam.
Hey guys, I wanted to tell you. I wanted to ask you. Have you guys heard about the seeds, SEEDS, that is coming through mail, and they're telling you not to plant the seeds? They're coming from China.
I don't. What kind of seeds this is? Weed seed?
Not saying. It says yes, it's true that many people receive unsolicited seed packets, often from China, in recent years, but you should not. NOT. Plant them.
I have never heard of that.
I haven't either. So
I
if you
just heard about it yesterday from my cousin, and so I looked it up.
did your cousin
And
get some seeds?
if you get seeds in
Did,
your mail,
no, your
do
cousin. You
not.
say you heard about it from your cousin. Did she receive seeds? Your cousin?
No, but a lot of people nationwide have been receiving these. So look it up. I'm looking at it right now. They said the primary reason is they say it's a scam. Then they say don't plant the seeds. So if you're getting seeds in your mail, I'm just trying to put it out there. I don't know how true it is, but what they're saying here, yes, it's true that many people receive unsolicited seed packets,
Okay.
often from China in recent years, and you should not plant them.
Good enough. Thank you for that, Pam.
All right.
All right, baby.
All right, yeah.
Bye bye.
right.
Bye.
I haven't gotten any.
I've never heard of that.
So if you're getting any unsolicited seed packets, I would be hard pressed to, man, what is this?
Never heard of it.
And you got some seeds in your mail. So be careful, y'all. If you're getting the thing, I would toss it straight out, let alone talk about not planting it.
Mm.
I don't even know what it is. And I didn't ask for it? No. We're not doing nothing with this that's going to wind up inside me. So
Oh.
in the trash you go. I mean, if you grow something, you probably wind up eating it or consuming it. Well, if it's decorative, you won't. But if it's any kind of vegetable, anything like that, I don't know what that is. And it's unsolicited seeds in the mail?
Right.
Why would I?
Why are you sending that?
Why are you using it?
That
Why
too.
You just toss that ish out soon as it get there, man. No. I'm surprised you'd have to tell people that. But people like free stuff.
No, people always like free stuff, and we have to be a lot more selective about that. Quick update about the meeting last night that they had for the Leah Chase School. The Leah Chase School, it was voted for them to remain open.
Okay.
I think for the next 2 years, maybe 3. If somebody is listening, call in and let me know. But they have the next 2 to 3 years to make sure that they secure funding, and in addition to that, to see what their students, how they progress. So they have at least another 2 years to demonstrate that they are doing well, basically.
Well, shouts out to the Leah Chase School, man. That's a boss name y'all got on there. So I
That
hope
part.
it lives up to all the stuff that needs to be done. And I hope you all get the support that you need, not only from the community, but from whatever entities would be involved in the building and running operation of the Leah Chase School.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to come together, all parties involved, and I hope it will.
Please and thank you. I'm glad to report that, though, because quite a few people, they packed the house, and they had a lot of community members and a lot of teachers and parents that came out, people from all places to show their support for the Leah Chase School. So I'm glad that they voted to do it. I hope that they are able to attain the growth that they need in order to keep the doors open. I am going to lend myself as an assist in academia as well. Direct run schools. That's what we said we wanted. So if you're saying that's what you want, that's what you like, enroll your kids there and support.
Yeah. It's open enrollment. They
Yes,
don't have
open enrollment.
anywhere
Yes.
in the city.
So, like I said before, there was an issue where they weren't able to register kids at their school because the line to their school had been kind of closed off. So now that they have been granted the opportunity to remain open, now they can start receiving, or they should be able to receive students through the online processing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So those of you who need more information, please go to NOLA PS or go to the school directly. They'll help you to fill out the one app, or I don't know what it's called now, but it's one app to me right now until I find out the correct name. But they'll give you assistance in enrolling your students in school.
There you go. Go straight to the horse, man.
Yes.
Call the Leah Chase School and find out what you need to do. They will probably direct you to an electronic place to get it done that way. And if not, there may be somewhere for those who may not be that versed to come in and use a pen or a pencil. We'll see.
Or they'll have somebody enter the information for you.
You have somebody there to do it for you. But the opportunity is there to find out, to help support this school, the Leah Chase School. So Do your part if you are so inclined. We'll keep you guys posted on the progress, all right? All the best to everybody involved. It's the Front Porch, y'all, WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
Good Friday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. An investigation is underway after a man was killed in a mid-city shooting. New Orleans police say this happened around 9:30 last night on Gravier Street. Police say they found the man suffering from a gunshot wound, and he died on the scene. New Orleans police also need your help identifying a homicide victim. We're told the victim's body was found on Michoud Boulevard near Aventure Avenue on December 8th. An autopsy revealed he had been shot. Now, we're told the victim is a 6-foot-tall, 138-pound man with a slender build. The coroner says he has a tattoo on the upper left arm that may include the letters AL. There's also evidence of a prior hernia repair surgery. If you have any information on who this might be, call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. The Orleans Parish School Board votes to keep the Leah Chase School open, at least for now. During a special meeting, the board accepted more than $2 million in private donations to support the Uptown campus. That funding also comes with conditions. The board must keep the school open for at least 2 years, use the money only for operating expenses, and provide detailed reports showing how the funds are spent. There also needs to be a minimum of $865,000 in the school's sustainability fund by next Thursday, or the school will be closed for the 2026-27 school year. And finally, it was a nail-biting end to Ole Miss's historic season. The Rebels falling to Miami 31-27 in the Fiesta Bowl, just one game away for a shot at a national title. As for the Hurricanes, this is their first championship game since 2001. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by Lowe's.com. The arrow is pointing up for women's sports and is starting to attract the attention of investors looking to break into the sports world. Melody Hobson is co-CEO and president of Black-owned Wall Street firm Ariel Investments and is part of a new venture there called Project Level. It's dedicated to investing in women's sports. On stage recently at a Bloomberg event, Hobson says she sees investing in women's sports similarly to how she sees investing in small-cap companies.
Smaller companies tend to grow faster. And we say the big guys, it's going to be harder to grow the way they've grown in the past. But the women have a big trajectory of growth in front of them. So this is where value meets growth.
The big guys she refers to are men's sports franchises. Hobson feels getting in on women's sports now could lead to big wins for investors down the road. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner. I'm the Black Business Beat.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. That's 800-917-8730.
I'm Leo Jackson, host of Sunday Gospel here every Sunday morning, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 12 o'clock till 2 p.m. You don't want to miss this move of God. It happens only on WBOK. You listen to all day long.
New Orleans, the city of festivals and second chances. This is Mr. Rocky of Faithers in Jesus the Christ, inviting everyone to come to the table of grace, no matter where you are or what you're dealing with. Guilt, bad habits, mistakes, or heavy hearts, Jesus still calls us his friend, and his grace is waiting for us. On the first Sunday of the year, January 4th, 2026, at 8:30 a.m., tune in to WBOK, 12:30 a.m., or watch live on Facebook or Instagram. We'll reflect on his work on the cross, his resurrection, his ascension, and the hope of his return for we who that believe and have received him by faith. So join us at the table of grace, where mercy is fresh, forgiveness is real, and grace is served for people like you and me.
My wife was frying okra. She's from Mississippi, so that's her favorite thing to do. She left the burner on high, and it didn't take long to ignite. So I ran to the stove, grabbed the pot, and that's when I got burned from a grease fire. And yes, the pain was, it was bad. Oh, Blue Cross treated me great with the recovery process. On the financial side, it would be expensive without Blue Cross. And that's what I was worrying about because I was out of work for 3 months. I'm Chad. I'm from Baton Rouge, and I had Blue Cross for 10 years. I don't eat fried okra. That's the funniest story.
Louisiana Blue. The right card, the right care.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Ball Don't Lie podcast. It's your boy Phil.
Big Mon in the building. We're here to wish everybody a very, very special happy holidays.
And stay safe.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
That is Brother Jared on the other side of the glass. Nyron Sanders is in the house somewhere.
Yeah, he's here.
He's getting it done, of course.
He's here.
It happened. Yo, how we are doing on this Free Your Mind Friday. Get your brass up and get yourself some of this good stuff that we got going on, man. Y'all have run the gamut of that conversation. Now, that's good. I think Pam put a period on it.
For her. Yes, she did. Indeed.
There you go.
DiCaprio's giving some tales of woe.
Don't
to
let
some
the green
degree.
grass fool you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be astroturf.
Yeah.
Jordan say, talk to this fist in your chest.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
We're not
I
hitting
know
people.
your mom is.
Listen, we're not hitting people. We're not taking that ride either. We don't want them to take. Well, no, if you hit somebody, you have to take it. But no, we're not hitting people. I have a girlfriend of mine who took that ride herself. Keep your hands off of people.
Hey, baby, it happens.
Don't be hitting people.
It happens. But I love the equanimity.
The equity.
Good for the goose. It's good for the goose-ess.
Yeah, period.
Good for the gander.
If you can do it, I can do it.
That's why I love Just Judy, man.
And if I can do it, you can do it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Equally quality abuser. I don't care what side you're on. You gonna get it. You could get it. I don't care what side you're on. The idea that you might have good publicity.
A little love tap. Jordan, listen, if it's a fist, no, I'm holding off and trying to knock the Mario coins out of you. So no, we're not hitting people.
Nah,
we're not hitting people. We're not hitting people in anger.
No, hit them in their jaw.
Don't hit them in anger.
Don't hit them in the anger.
Yeah, no.
Hit them in the jaw.
For real.
504-582-9422.
Mario coins. Ding, ding, ding.
Right there.
Sonic.
On that point.
You remember Sonic the Hedgehog? How the coins?
I remember them kids used to play. That was not. Yeah. I remember playing.
That's what I'm trying to. Yes.
Used to work on. Oh, all right. Could y'all?
If I have to close my hand and turn a fist, oh no.
Could y'all put them headphones on?
They didn't have that.
Y'all don't have
not for that. No, not yet. Technology hadn't allowed us to connect to our TVs yet. At the time, if it was like a portable, you could have that regular cord to plug in. But with the the only other option was to turn the TV up, the volume down.
Please turn it down. I tell you what, no, y'all stay here. I'm gone.
No.
504-582-9422. Good morning, Dr. Sangika. Happy New Year to you, sir.
Well, Happy New Year to you all, and also Melkam Ginna. That's Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Well, let me tell you why I'm sharing that with you. January the 7th was the celebration of Christmas in the Orthodox Church.
Okay.
And in particular, I had the pleasure of spending some virtual time on the 7th of January in celebration with our sisters and brothers from Ethiopia, from Egypt, from pieces of the Nile Valley and other parts of the world, who were celebrating it around the world. And it was really, really fabulous. I would urge anybody who would like to know about that to just go online. There's a lot on YouTube. They have a 43-day fast, for instance, before Christmas, and it ends on Christmas Eve. And they have candle lighting, mass participation, and ceremonies that really remind us what is the real purpose of Christmas. It's so sacred because it's not caught with all those materialistic trappings that we get caught with here in the West. But the focus is on the real meaning of the life of Jesus, and not all of those commercialized ways that we have tried to materialize love. They really focus on love. And there are lots of festivals that are happening there, family events that are happening. I mean, it felt so spiritual to my spouse and I to actually be in a Christmas setting that was really Christmas. And I just wanted to share with our listening audience that Christmas can be itself, and it doesn't have to be this westernized, materialist, capitalist version imitating itself. And that was something that I hadn't experienced in a long time. And so I just want to share with people that next time they get a chance to remember the 7th of January. Now, that's 13 days later than the one we do in the West, because in Ethiopia they use what's called the Julian calendar.
Right.
Whereas in the West we use what's called the Gregorian calendar. Excuse me. And that was all the politics of the church,
yes,
in the early days, about whether they were going to honor Pope Leo, or whether they were going to recognize the calendar in a different way. But without taking up people's time about the calendar issue, just suffice it to say, not everybody uses the calendar that we use, and so their dates for Easter, their dates for Christmas, their dates for New Year are not the same as ours, but they still have validity and merit to it. So just know that there is such a thing as a January the 7th Christmas in the world, and millions and millions and millions of people celebrate it. And if you ever want to learn something new, go to YouTube and put in Ethiopian Christmas or Egyptian Christmas or Orthodox Christmas, and you might find some new things. And in addition to that, there is something called the Ethiopian Bible, which is not the same as the Constantinian one of Nicaea in 325 AD. It's very, very different.
Yes.
And you would be surprised at some of the things that these 15 additional books in the Ethiopian Bible have to say about some of the same issues in the Bible with 66. And you would say, really? That's Christianity too? Yes, it is. So I would advise anybody who's interested in any of these subject matters to just go to YouTube or go to some source on the internet and take a look-see, and you'll find out that the things you thought you knew may not be quite the same thing as you thought them to be. So I just want to share that since today is Free Your Mind Friday.
Absolutely.
Yes. Free somebody's mind.
Thank you, Doc. And it is called Ethiopian Christmas. It's the same Christmas as just Ethiopian or Egyptian or Orthodox.
Yes, it is, and they do a different kind of celebration.
Okay,
it's still the birth of Jesus. It's still the birth
still
of
Christmas, but it's it's the same, but it's different.
But it's celebrated differently because it's not what we do here, which I think has lost its meaning in a fundamental way. I mean, because it's really about love,
right?
And that's what they emphasize, but not what we do here. We've materialized it so much that love is associated with what you got materially, what you got for Christmas. And if you didn't get a gift,
you're not loved.
You didn't have a Christmas, and they don't emphasize that. They don't do that. The real gift was love.
Yes, indeed.
And that's what they emphasize. And they do a lot of spiritual things. They do beautiful chanting and candle lighting ceremonies and festivities, and it's a beautiful experience to watch, and it's informative.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is what Christmas really, really could be about for people, and I just thought it is a wonderful exercise, and it comes out of our history with our people, because Ethiopia was one of the early places that the church was established, the Christian church, long before we got to where we are today.
Yes, sir.
With the church, it was in Africa. It was one of the earliest of churches, and they claim that they have the Ark of the Covenant, by the way.
Okay.
Yes. They claim they got it from Solomon and Sheba's son Menelik, who it was given to bring back to Ethiopia. And that's a serious claim.
Yes, it is.
You can't just dismiss it as hearsay or just somebody's opinion. They've got a lot of historical evidence that ark is indeed with them. So I just urge people who've not heard of this and who think that it doesn't have merit to do some reading, to do some scholarship, to talk to some people from Ethiopia who are in this country and find out a lot more about it, and then see what meaning it may have and what significance you may find in it. Always when you find out something different about somebody that does outside of America, it's always revealing, I think, and you may find new insights about the things that you thought you understood, things that you thought you knew, and you find out, no, I didn't quite know that.
No,
but
you're right.
If you limit yourself only to what we do and think here in the United States, then you will never understand the world and other people. And I think that's what we're lacking in the world. We don't understand anybody but ourselves and think we're the only ones who know much of anything about anything. So this is an experience that I think would be very illuminating. And you've got Orthodox churches here in New Orleans too. I mean, the Orthodox Church. Yeah. But I also
thank you for that, Dr. Sangika. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you, and Happy New
Who
Year.
were involved in the slave trade too, by the way. That needs to Greek Orthodox in New Orleans who were involved in slaving. That's another piece for another time. I just want to share that. So you all have a good Friday and a good
You do
week.
too. Enjoy your weekend, Doc. We'll talk to you next week.
And Graylin, I read that obituary for Michael you did, brother. That was a long obituary and a long life story.
Yes, it
You-
was.
Yes, it was, and I know you did it so eloquently. So anyway,
Thank you, my
blessings be
friend.
to that
I
brother's
appreciate
spirit.
that. All right, Doc.
All right, Doc.
Take it easy. Yes, indeed, y'all. We got to take this quick break, y'all. You tuned into the Front Porch, WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
We'll see you on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Today's a WDSU first warning weather alert day due to the potential for storms to turn strong to severe. Impacts include damaging winds, hail, isolated tornadoes, and a few flash flood warnings could pop up. Heavy rain is possible for us as we go throughout the day. Isolated for the afternoon, that's when the main window of things could turn severe for us, and then we will see lingering rain over into our Saturday morning. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reshaw.
Experience 2 nights of genre-blending music with the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation's Jazz and Heritage Concert Series, presented by Goldfarb Financial, happening at the George and Joyce Wynn Jazz and Heritage Center in New Orleans. See jazz vocalist Ingrid Lucia and the Good Troublemakers on Friday, January 16th at 8 p.m. Then, on Saturday, the 17th at 8 p.m., catch pianist-composer Lawrence Seabrist, Estralia Banda, with special guests Tommy Lowry and Bart Plateau. Expect a thrilling mix of jazz, classical, Afro-Cuban funk, and more. Tickets are $10 and available at jazzandheritage.org.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Keep what you got till you get what you need. You got to give it out just to get what you need sometimes. Sometimes. Keep what you got till you get what you need. You got to give it out just to get what you need sometimes. Keep what you got till you get what you need. Oh, baby. You got to give a lot just to get what you need sometimes, y'all.
Welcome back,
what you
y'all.
got till you get what you
Front
need.
Porch, WBOK.
You got to give a lot just to get what you need sometimes.
Braylon Bryant back.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Brother Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, along with Nyron Sanders, making it happen right here on the Front Porch. Free Your Mind Friday. Kimber.
Yes, sir.
We got company, Kimber.
We have a return visitor.
Got
I don't know.
somebody. Yeah,
We
can't
got
say
somebody in the
that you ain't
house.
really
You know,
company
yeah,
no more.
you've been
You
here. You know what a refrigerator is.
Larry Monroe.
Good
Welcome back
morning.
to the
Good
Front Porch,
morning.
sir.
What's
How
going
you
on?
doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Oh, man, fed partly cloudy, but it's going to be all right.
It's
It will
good
be
to
all right.
see
Yes, sir.
you. It's good to see
you as well.
New haircut. Because, see, the last time he was here, he still had the braids.
I had the braids.
So,
I had
see,
to
you gotta
let them
get-
go, man. Them braids was
Yes.
messing me up, man. Had to go get my hair done and get my get a line in. It was
We
like
were
4 or
just
5 hours
talking.
on my day.
Bro, Ain't no way.
I was trying something new.
Maintenance is just,
Man, what?
No,
I went
that's
from
a girl
from
thing,
getting a
man.
30-minute haircut to spending 5 hours getting
Yeah.
my hair done and then line. So yeah,
Shouts
nah.
out to Dennis Uptown. That's me. 30 minutes. Get it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure. Now, since you have your last visit, there's been a lot of things that have been taking place.
How long it's been?
It's been 2 years.
Okay.
Yes, it has been. We'll do better about that. But we get to see you and we get to see your works, right? Off air. Y'all never get privy to the conversations that we have off air, but this is a piece of it. There have been several different restaurant location openings since your last visit. The last time it was Sun Chung that was opening. We came to enjoy that. It was wonderful. I've been to 3 of your restaurants, but since then we've got Spicy Mango and now we got Morrow's Steakhouse, and you're doing some other things with some pretty heavy hitters. You had a couple trips to the Breakfast Club too to talk about some stuff. You had a huge summer. And so with all of that, you have time to do more things to collaborate with other food providers, people, entertainment, and other people who are providing hospitality services and merging those all together and bringing people together. And this is not a new wave for you, but this is like becoming a movement. So what's going on?
I think it's the transition. Like, y'all have known me, and y'all seen, people throughout New Orleans see me when I was a young promoter. And I think, life is about constant growth and just, as a saying, get 1% better every day. So I went from being a young guy that wanted to do parties to, investing into real estate to, getting to the point where I am now, investing into more hospitality ventures, but realizing that, it's, like just evolving, right? From the party promoter to the being in hospitality to just really that being my main thing, right? Because at one point I was all about the parties and events, in which I still do it, but it as I grow, becomes less just about the parties and more about the impact we can create while we're here. So this was the transition from me producing my birthday weekend and doing a weekend that's centered around me, and more so making the transition to a weekend that's more about the community. Just had my birthday weekend for over 10 years and had a great time, had a great run. But now it's more so about the next phase in life, and me being into hospitality and it being something I love. I wanted to do something centered around hospitality. So that's where Soho Weekend come from. Like maybe 45 days ago, I had an idea, and literally I jumped up and I started working on it. I called everybody like, yo, I got this idea. And I'm just getting everybody temperature. They loved it. And when I come up with an idea, even though we didn't have much time, I have to act on it. It's like if I sleep on it, I'll come up with another one and just forget about it. But I really put a lot of pressure on myself and even my team. Like it's been a nonstop grind because, to
45
produce
days
something
is not long.
Produce something of this magnitude, a conference, and reach out to all these people. We have 30 plus speakers coming from all over the country, called different friends of mine, Keith Lee, Mike Novogratz, Rick Ross, David Berry, Mel Carter, Pinky Cole, so many people in the industry to be a part of it, because we wanted to create a special moment for people in hospitality, opportunity to just to bridge the gap and provide tools and resources and be able to network amongst a lot of people in the industry, bring them all here to the home of Southern hospitality. So that's where the idea stemmed from, and just wanted to get this going so that we can make year 2 way bigger.
So you are hoping to introduce, not just in the city, we've got so many people who are on the server side.
Yeah.
You want to open them up to the ownership side, the other
people
side.
that want to.
The people that want to see
Yeah.
where else you can grow. You're bringing professionals, people who have done this, and this would be an opportunity. If somebody's in the industry and wants to move
Right.
up, wants to expand, this will be
And And just not them. If you're in the industry, or you're aspiring to be in the industry, or you're, a hospitality professional,
Yes.
you're going to be able to connect in one room with so many different people that you have probably never met. So you can look at it as a way to network amongst others who have different experiences than you. That can also you can network with, get their number. Y'all can exchange advice on, and pick each other's brain on how, each of you became successful. So everybody has different stories and come from different places. And I think, part of my success isn't just because, I'll just stayed in New Orleans, right? I have friends of mine who are mentors. I've traveled the world, and I've met so many people along the way that provided me with so much different information that has helped me become who I am. So, I think had I not had that exposure, I wouldn't be in the situation I am right now. I met so many people that, contribute to that journey, even if it was just a piece of advice or whatever. And bringing so many people in one room, here's your opportunity to connect with them, to learn from them, to learn how to scale a business, to learn how to operate a business, to know how to raise money. We have one of our sponsors, Whitney Bank, who will be there speaking on the financial side. Most people want to get funded from the bank, but don't know the steps.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It's not about making money. You got to have paperwork in order, your paper trail. And I have another sponsor. We have another sponsor, the bookkeeper, which are our bookkeepers. They keep our finances in check, right? So your job is to go out there and make the money, but you got to get a team of people around you that can help, track and, keep everything organized. Yeah, right. Because, like when I went to the bank to purchase, we purchased Monday last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the bank said, out of all of the hospitality groups we deal with, you being one of the younger ones in the industry, your financials are more in order than majority of everybody we deal with.
Yeah.
Hence, that comes from, a good friend of mine, Sidney Torres. When we first, really started to grow with Morrow's, he was like, yo, I have a bookkeeper, I have an accountant. I think you should use them. They're more expensive than, you probably, most, but.
You get what you pay for.
Right. I think they can help you. And I followed that advice. And, it's like, if you tell me, a bear shit in the woods, bring your shovel, I'm going to bring my shovel.
Right.
And so it wasn't hard to convince me because I admire his ability to, just as an entrepreneur. And, he didn't have to convince me. He told me what I should do, and I did it. And I'm thankful that I did because that helped, us keep a lot of our business in check.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, they make the money, but they, they're not paying their taxes. They're not, so this conference is going to teach you a lot of things, whether it's financial operations, scaling.
All of which you need to run a successful business. You can't just do
even
one.
if you want to learn how to raise money. I got friends of mine who own 30-plus Bojangles. You got Rick Ross who owns, 30-something Wingstops. Got a friend of mine named Mike Novogratz, crypto billionaire, invested into so many hospitality ventures, owns hotels in London, property all over the world.
Okay.
And, he'll be speaking, right, from a different perspective, like investing and scaling and, but he's like Google, A friend of mine, David Berry, another billionaire, owns hotels, great friends with Mike. And these guys are two guys who, give me a lot of advice and mentor me along the way. So I didn't always know these people.
Right.
I got in the rooms and I networked with people, and I was blessed to be able to become friends with, people who, come from a different world than me, right? Can share different experiences with me. So I think that's what it's all about. You want growth, you have to get more exposure and position yourself.
But I like what you said earlier because you are still friends because you walked in there knowing with something. You didn't have everything you knew you was going to need, but you had enough and you were prepared and confident enough when you got up in there to be able to do that. That's the part where there's no cameras.
Right.
That's the part where there's no accolades, no slaps on the back. That's the hard work. That's the grind. But it puts you in the position once you were there to be able to make friends, make connections, and grow your business the way you want to.
1,000%.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So that's what you have encapsulated into the Southern Hospitality Weekend.
Yep.
Soho,
yep.
All
For
right.
sure, yep.
All right.
I'm loving it. All of the things that you have going on. There's programming that starts on today. So registration begins at noon at the CAC.
Yeah.
Next week. Next Friday.
Next week.
Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday registration starts January 16th through 18th at the CAC. We have a bunch of different events going on the entire weekend. Of course, it's my birthday weekend as well. I have, skate party on Friday at Airline Skating Center. I have the all-black party on Saturday with Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Kenny Burns, so many people. And we just want to shout out to our sponsors because
Yes,
of our
please,
sponsors
yes.
that got involved. Whitney Bank, the bookkeeper, VHO Hospitality. We now have 1,000 free registrations for people who possibly couldn't afford to pay for a ticket. Or just wanted to,
they're sponsoring
they
people.
sponsored it,
Yeah.
or just didn't have access to, be a part of the event. But so we want to make it accessible to everybody. And so when we reached out to get support from different companies, they were willing to do it, and that's what it's about. Just coming together. Had we had a longer runway, we would have been able to raise way more money to, just do the entire event for free for everyone. But the next 1,000 registrations are free. If you go online, SohoWeekend.com, and you'll be able to register.
And that is because of the sponsorship of what group?
VHO Hospitality. So they own Taco Del Cartel,
Okay.
a bunch of different locations, like maybe 10 concepts. Whitney Bank.
Okay.
That's our bank, right?
Mhm.
We bank with Whitney Bank, and we called them. They supported us. They helped us with a few deals, and so I felt like it was only right to get them involved because I can honestly speak from a perspective of some banks talk the talk but can't walk the walk.
Right.
I done sat down with banks and they said they can do X, Y, and Z but couldn't do it.
Right.
And when I Whitney Bank been banking with them for a while, they showed up, right?
Gotcha.
But you got to have your stuff in order.
Yeah.
You can't expect
walk in
anything
that.
to happen, but you don't have your things in order. So
That's right.
our bookkeeper has helped us tremendously stay on top of our books.
Yes.
So shout out to VO Hospitality, Whitney Bank, and the bookkeeper.
And the bookkeeper,
Yes,
yes. Shouts out to y'all for that, because running a business while you are hustling and tackling ideas, if somebody else is not minding not just the money, but minding the flow of things. Everybody sees these operational flow charts, right? If something flows to your area and you don't do that job, we in trouble. That's a hiccup.
And man, like, honestly, all this could be just so simple, man. It's just a few things you need to follow. And some people, you may tell them something and just want to do the opposite. And sometimes it may cost you some money. You gotta be willing to make the investment somewhere.
That's
right. I think the first thing you should do when starting a business is get a bookkeeper.
Get a bookkeeper. Get somebody.
Why?
to
Because you
count
need
your
somebody
money.
to keep, not count your money, just keep it in check. Because
Yeah.
That's right.
a bookkeeper is literally so important. Like, they'll help you, keep your food costs in line, keep your labor costs in line, just keep your overall operations
Watch
in
the
check.
trends, because you're watching what's in front of you. They can watch. And see how
I'm
things
a
ebb and
numbers
flow.
guy. I'm on the numbers, and it's like the moments I notice something different, it's either stillage or spillage,
That's
right?
one
One
of
or
the
the other.
two.
So it help you identify real life issues that you encounter in hospitality service industry. So, definitely, man, I think anybody looking to learn more about hospitality, or just the operation side of it, the scaling side of it, the investing side of it, the finance side of it, you should definitely come to this. Shout out to T. Martin with Commander's Palace.
Yes.
She, one of my favorite people, especially when it came to putting this on, because I think, she come from, the Brennan's family and Commander's Palace. They are such an icon
It's
here
a
in New
staple.
Orleans and exemplify what Southern hospitality is, so when it pertains to the service and the way they make you feel when you arrive. So glad to have her on board. Alan Shire, Keith Lee, Chef Serene, so many great people. Cleveland Spears,
Our very own. Yeah.
it's so many great people. I'm sure I missed many names, but
We blame your head.
That's not your heart, yes.
Yes,
now,
indeed.
For folks to get more information, they can go to SohoWeekend.com.
Yep.
That's SOHO Weekend.com, and you can follow them on Instagram at Soho Weekend. And that's the only social media. It's on Instagram.
Yep. And go now to get your free tickets. You can get free tickets
registration.
right now. There's of course, we opened registration yesterday once the sponsors came through, and I'm sure they won't last long. So if you want to come to this event, come prepared, come ready to learn.
right.
Come, dress for success, right? You want to be in a room with great people, come ready.
There you go.
For
there
sure.
you go. Larry Morrow.
Thank you for joining
Morrow
us.
Hospitality. If you've got folks that come in next week for the Soho Weekend and they get in early, call us back, man. We'd love to talk
Say
to
less.
some of the folks who put their feet on the ground, their boots on the ground, and help you out and learn about that synergy and find out where they coming from. All
Sounds
right?
good. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's
It's
for
the
sure.
Front Porch, y'all. We want to thank y'all for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back. And we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other. Again, that's SohoWeekend.com and at Soho on Instagram as well.
There you go. That's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass, along with Nyron Sanders, super producer, y'all. Practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great weekend, and we're going to see y'all on the flip.
Bye, y'all.